Hi everyone. So today I found a great handout that I thought we would talk about. It's all about different questions that we might have about the coronavirus. This handout comes from Counselor Keri. So I just thought it was wonderful and it gave a lot of really great information. And I did go ahead and send a copy of this handout in the email that I sent to your parents. So first we're going to talk about some different questions that you might have about the coronavirus. And then we're going to talk about what we can do if we're feeling a little bit worried about what's going on. So the first question that I'm sure a lot of us have is, what is the coronavirus? So the coronavirus, or as you might be hearing it called COVID-19, is a virus that affects the respiratory system, and that includes our lungs, our nose, our mouth, our throat, our bronchi, and all other parts that are involved in our breathing. It is passed from person to person through droplets from sneezes, coughs, runny noses, and salivas. So if someone sneezes into their hand and then touches a bathroom door handle, then another person touches that same bathroom door handle, then they touch their face, they can become infected with the virus, which means that they can get sick from it. So that's how it gets passed from person to person, which makes it, and this makes it so important that we wash our hands and we avoid or we try not to touch our faces. Another question a lot of people have is, I'm a kid. Does that mean that I can't get the coronavirus? No. Some people have been saying that kids aren't affected by the coronavirus. However, scientists believe that the coronavirus may not make kids as sick as adults, or it might not be as severe in kids as it is in adults. But kids can still become infected with the virus or they can still get sick from it. But it is not usually as serious as it is in adults and older adults. Another question people might have is, why are we staying home from school? All of the adults at school want you and your family to be safe and healthy. Scientists recommend that we stay home and avoid being in crowds or large gatherings, like our classroom where there's lots of kids. We are staying from home from school to slow the virus from spreading, so not as many people get sick. And another question is, what should we do to stay safe? You should wash your hands a lot, especially before you eat. You want to wash them for at least 20 seconds. Make sure you get the space in between your fingers and the back of your hands clean. So work really good to make sure that your hands get super clean and make sure you're washing your hands a lot throughout the day. Try your best to not touch your nose, mouth, eyes, and your whole face with unwashed hands. This has been very hard for me, but I'm working on it. So make sure we're just being a little bit more aware and try not to touch our face. Another one is you want to practice some good healthy habits. You want to eat healthy food, drink lots of water, go out and get some exercise, and get lots of sleep. If you do need to sneeze or cough, make sure you're sneezing into a tissue or inside your elbow like this. That way we prevent all of those droplets that I was talking about earlier from getting everywhere. And lastly, make sure that you're following directions from trusted adults in your life, like your parents, and also make sure we're listening to the scientists and the doctors, because all of the adults want to make sure that we stay safe and healthy. So again, all of these come from this lovely sheet that I will send to you. I hope that that gave you some answers to some questions you might have. I know it helped me out a little bit. Another one that I found from Counselor Keri talks about what we can do if we're feeling worried. There's a lot going on right now, so it is okay if you're feeling worried. I know I'm even feeling a little bit worried about what's going on. So here are some different things that we can do if we are feeling worried. So the first thing is we can focus on what we call our circle of support. So these are different people in our life that help make us feel better or help to support us. So you want to make sure that you talk about how you're feeling with people that you trust at home. So maybe parents, grandparents, siblings, whoever you live with, and let them know how you're feeling. If you have any questions, ask the people you trust and they will do the best that they can to help you understand. You want to keep in touch with friends. Maybe you're able to call them or talk to them over the phone. Talk to your parents about this. See if they can help you maybe get in contact with some of your friends from school. You can also talk to maybe some family that don't live near you or live with you. Maybe call some grandparents, some aunts, uncles, cousins. You can video chat with people. So just trying to make sure that even though we're all not together, we're still staying connected. Um, Another thing that we can do is make sure that we breathe it out. So what this is, so when we're really stressed, is a lot of times our body feels really tense or really tight. So when we take some time to slow down our breathing, we really start to relax our body. So in this, we have two different exercises that you can do to help with your breathing. So the first one over here is what I call our square breathing, and this one is called the figure eight breathing. So we'll start with our square breathing. So you want to find this star. You're going to put a finger on the star, and you're going to inhale as you go this way, and you're going to exhale down. You're going to inhale and go this way, and you're going to exhale and go up. So those are some different ways you can do it. That's one way. You can also inhale and go this way, and you can hold it, and then you can exhale, and then you hold it. So you can do either one, whichever one feels more comfortable for you. I prefer to inhale, exhale, but again, whatever feels more comfortable for you. And then this one is what we call our figure eight breathing. So again, you want to find that star, and you're going to inhale or breathe in, and you're going to go this way. And now we're going to exhale. We'll do that one more time. We're going to inhale, and we're going to exhale. So again, these are some really great helpful pictures that can show us how we can kind of slow down our breathing. Another thing that you can do if you're feeling worried is you can set small daily goals. Again, we have a lot of time on our hands because we're not in school, but so that can get a little bit overwhelming. So to do that is you want to keep your focus on real things that you can do. So you want to set some small daily goals for yourself and kind of keep track of how you are doing on your goals. This helps you feel accomplished and kind of helps you keep looking forward to things and keep trying to do new things. So maybe you want to set a goal about how much you're going to read each day, how you're going to practice your free throws each day, maybe how much you're going to practice playing soccer, how many nice things you're going to say to your family, just anything else that's important to you. This is a great time to learn something new, maybe that you can do at home. Maybe you can learn how to cook something, or maybe you really wanted to learn how to draw something. This is a great time to learn something new. I know for myself, I've recently started sewing again. So again, I'm trying to use my time to learn something new and keep myself busy. Another thing that we can do if we're feeling worried is we can try to look for something fun. When we do something fun, we kind of shift our attention away from what's making us worried. And it's always good to do something fun. So maybe some things you could do is you could play a board game with your family, or maybe even a video game. You could have a dance party, you could paint, draw, write, or get creative. Kind of do whatever makes you feel happy and you find to be fun. And lastly, we can try something we call letting our worries go. So this is if we're having trouble kind of letting those worries go and we're really focusing on them. These are some strategies that we can do. The first one is we can set a 3-minute timer. So you can use a phone, you could put on a microwave timer, whatever type of timer you have. During those 3 minutes, you want to think about all the worries that you want. Think about everything that's bothering you as the timer is going on. When it goes off, your worry time is over. So then you're going to get up and you're going to move to a new space and think about something else. So this allows you still have time to think about your worries, but then allows you to start to get to move on. So maybe we can go do something else. Another thing you can do if you want to let your worries go is you can write them all down on a piece of paper, or maybe you could draw them, whatever works better for you. You can tear up that paper or kind of bunch it or wad it up and you toss it in the trash can, because that's kind of us throwing away our worries or letting them go. Lastly, remember it is okay to have your worries. There's a lot of big things going on that can be very scary, so it is okay to be worried. But know there are people here to help you and to support you. So always make sure that you talk to somebody that you trust about how you're feeling. I hope that everyone is staying happy and healthy, and just make sure we continue to please keep washing our hands. Can't say that enough. Make sure you wash your hands a bunch throughout the day. That will definitely help keep you happy, healthy, and safe. All right, take care. Bye, everyone.